Pakistan in the final decades of the 20th century. Nawaz Sharif, 1990 to 1993 and 1997 to 1999. Background. He was born in Lahore in 1949. He acquired his early education from St. Anthony School. He did his graduation in law from the Punjab University. In 1981, he became the finance minister in the Punjab cabinet. In 1985, he won the elections with an overwhelming majority and became the Chief Minister of Punjab. In 1988, he also became the caretaker Chief Minister after Zia-ul-Haq dissolved the assemblies. After the 1988 election, he also has sworn as Punjab's Chief Minister. In 1990, he won the elections, formed the government, and became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. In 1993, he was dismissed from his position before completing his 5-year tenure. In 1997, his party Pakistan Muslim League won the elections, and he again became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. However, the history repeated itself, and in 1999 his government was overthrown by a military coup. Policies of Nawaz Sharif. He reversed the nationalization policy introduced by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, and also countered its effects. He initiated a national reconstruction program to develop the industries. During his rule, PTCL, 2 banks, and more than 50 industrial units were privatized. He restored the confidence in the private sector and reduced the burden from the national treasury. He initiated Ghazi Barotha hydro power project that could produce 1450 megawatt. He constructed the first motorway in Asia between Lahore and Islamabad that resulted in an improved travel system. He acknowledged the water distribution issue among all the 4 provinces by the Water Apportionment Accord that was the award of the National Finance Commission. He introduced the 13th Amendment in the Constitution and replaced the 8th Amendment that had given extensive powers to the President as result original Constitution of 1973, and political stability was restored. Shortcomings of Nawaz Sharif's rule, both tenures. The cooperative societies were responsible for accepting deposits from members, providing loans for businesses, and were state-owned. These cooperative societies failed to function properly because of mismanagement, and the Sharif family received all the funds. As a result, the poor lost all their savings. In 1991, the Shariat Bill was passed to enforce the Shariat law, but no effort was made to implement it. This bill also received criticism from political parties, because of the influence of religion in politics, as well as from the ulamas, because no real effort was made for its enforcement. In 1993, Nawaz Sharif failed to form a cordial relationship with the President Ishaq Khan. Nawaz Sharif wanted to replace the 8th Amendment in the Constitution to limit the powers of the President, as well as he wanted to appoint army chief of his choice that brought him in a conflicting position with the President. However, the President was apt in his decisions, and before Nawaz could do anything, he appointed General Wahid Kakar as army chief. This conflict among the Premier and the President weakened the government. Nawaz Sharif dismissed General Jahangir Karamat that damaged civil-military relationships during his second tenure, and paved the way for military intervention in the government. Fall of Nawaz's premiership in 1993. His yellow cab scheme failed that was supposed to offer taxi drivers soft loans and easy installments. This scheme failed because his government failed to collect installments that created an economic crisis in the country. Nawaz's family did embezzlement in the cooperative society's funds. Conflicts with President Ishaq Khan, along with his poor governance, led to his dismissal from the office in 1993. Fall of Nawaz from office in 1999. He did a conspiracy against General Musharraf when he was returning from Sri Lanka. His plane was not allowed to land. Nawaz also replaced General Musharraf with that time ISI chief Zia-ul-Haq Butt. This conspiracy made the elite officers of the army agitated, and they retaliated by planning the removal of Nawaz from the office. In reflection on Nawaz's actions, commanders took over PTV, Karachi Airport, and the Nawaz Sharif, the Prime Minister. The military started a covert operation with the support of local fighters and successfully captured the heights in Kargil. For Kargil operation, Nawaz Sharif blamed Musharraf and accused the military that he was not involved in the planning or the operation. The Kargil operation and its aftermath created serious conflict between the military and civil government, and it led to the military coup.